A little late start here today. Getting us a rimmy dimmy bimmy. That's so respectful of your time, man. Let's let you know. Hey, stream starting soon. Stream is getting going soon. It's all good. No, it's this over here. Boom, bam, boom. Let's play some Dune. Boom, bam, boom. Let's play some Dune. Oh, I need to go grab these pills. Okay. Let's play some Dune, baby. That's a mouthful of pills right now. Always like to check the unique schemies, unique schematics. What up, B-Figs? Although, I need to just Twitch. I wish that these would say if this was like if this was expired, unsold. Ah, yeah. Nice. I guess I'll claim that back. Claim. Just put these on there for like near nothing. Sell. Undercut. Give people a chance to get some stuff here. We want average price. Redder. God, just sell this for like 500. I could not care less. Old Sparky here. I'll just sell it for 50. Just get it out of my bag. I don't need it. Now let me go to this crap. I'm gonna sell this for 1,000. Sure, whatever. These used to be able to like sell those kind of things. Like, oh, you found like a piece of crap item like that. You could probably sell it for some amount that was like decent enough, but not really anymore. Because people can now just build that stuff, right? So. Make sure I didn't actually sell anything. Well, I would like to do some deep desert for sure. But I also I need you guys' help. I'm like stuck on my base. On my base. So I need some opinions on what to do here. I think I'm wearing coarse pants. Yeah, I don't even want to. I wish too you could look at unique schematics by like material, or just break this down by material. What's up, Dab? How you doing? Got Imhotep in here as well. Dude. The Spencer jacket is heavy, I think. I don't know if Advanced Reaper are heavy or not. Banazol, thank you so much for 7-up at Twitch Prime.
Subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination. a steadfast supporter.
PG3 videos, just watch those pretty religiously when I played. Absolutely, man. Thank you for watching. We're going to be getting back to some of those too. We'll be jumping back into my Dark Urge playthrough as well. Carex, Wayfinder, I already have that. Yeah, after this point, though, it starts to get like to what is its core? Oh. I mean, it's 4,000. I got plenty of money. I'm just gonna buy it. Banazal, this is a pretty casual guild, my brother. You can just join in. That legging is seriously compressed. Just assume it's the leg muscles reducing the stamina drain of dashing. Do you like the sound of that? There's an advance. Oh no, there it is. Yeah. A power glove? The unique schematic for weapons is all fucked up too, because it's just like swarm of pseudo pole swords. We are on Siege Rommel and Sandtide. That's where we are. Which reminds me, I gotta turn back on streamer mode so I don't accidentally hear any music I'm not supposed to. Who's on? Who's on the guild? Things are definitely slowing down, though, for sure, on the guild. On the game. Smog was on last night at midnight. That little shit.
Another loyal.
Yeah, if you know Banazal, just join the guild. I'm sorry, the Discord, and just let me know where you're at. Sorry, guys. The Twitch drops are the Atreides uniform. If you have, here, I'll show you. I do. You know, if these Twitch drops end, or when they end, people that don't get them, dude, like. The one for subs, that one, okay, so if you donate 2 subs, you get this outfit, and I have never worn any of the social items. So I'll be honest with you, I always appreciate people giving me subs, but it's definitely not worth it to you, the viewer, for that. But what you get for the Twitch drops are some pieces that you can place, the observer piece that you can place in your base, and one of them has a light underneath, and I can't tell you how like invaluable that is.
Welcome back. That's a special drink. Was there anything?
All right.
Welcome back. The same thing that happens to my world had its own. That's a special drink.
Oh no, I don't have to go to her. What do you do to get the light one? You already have it. You already have it. The observer one, Chris. This one. I can't actually. This is the Atreides scout armor. You know how you've got the Calvin Palace, Chris, and then you should have one that's observer. It's in Chome roof. You'll see it. Of course, King. Hey, look at this guy. Yeah, observer foundation. Observer, not the foundation, the roof tile. The foundation's a little boxy. No, you do if you donate to things, you do. Hey, there he is. Let's get you in here, dude. Right, the guild. I'll show you, Chris. You get this. It's really not. I know you're a completionist, but I wouldn't tell you to spend basically $10 on this. So it's these pants, which can only be used on social gear, which, dude, you and I have never used social gear. These boots. This chest piece is nice, but again, it's only on social gear. And then these gloves. If you could do like, okay, where's my chest piece? If you could do it on this, it'd be really cool. I'd love that.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Chris, you just give out a community, you're like, I need it. To Iwar, no less. Iwar is in my Ultima Online guild.
Our modest fellowship expands.
I'll get into voice, Chris, if you want me to get into.
Praise
Yeah, I see you. Okay, get into voice with Chris. The floor. I'm sorry. The floor is in the roof section, Coast. It's that. It's the floor. Rustclore just gave away 1 tier sub. Thank you so much, man.
It fills
There
you
is.
with determination.
May or may not been hungover when making that title, so.
Our
Deep
modest
berserk.
fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
The DP, bro. You don't want to go to the DP desert?
Another loyal devotee.
You there?
Hey.
Yo.
Going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
wait.
limiter.
I'm hearing the loop. Here we go.
Go ahead and just say something.
1, 2. Hello.
Hello.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
How did I
Sec.
get it? I gifted 2. I'm gonna like go.
Did you connect? You're connected to your account. It should just be
Yeah.
right there.
Sick. Ah, cool.
Misha got devoured by the worm. Hell yeah. Drywell's Destroyer. Thank you so much for subbing up, my bro. Guys, we're 25% of the way towards the new goal that I made. So thank you so much. I got the Harkonnen Scout chest piece, the Atreides Deserter chest piece, which is okay, but kind of like it's super boxy, man. Like, actually, kind of looks kind of cool. It's kind of like boxy. Okay, question the clientele at Hanover's.
I just got my Atreides Ornithopter.
Oh, I can't wait.
Just love it.
I want it because I want to do a Atreides quest to get that.
It's just the nice green.
Mhm.
Solid green.
It's a little bit sleeker.
Although the Harkonnen dude, just like this black, like, oil in the sky. It's so
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah. Have you seen the buggy?
No.
The buggy's
Harkonnen?
pretty. Yeah, it's pretty wild looking. It's like circular.
Back again. It changes the shape, not just the color.
Say that again.
It changes both the shape too.
Yeah, it completely changes the shape.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the wheels become circles rather than the treads.
Oh, sick. Okay.
He said spice beer. Is that what he said? He said spice beer. You want a little spicy spice? I'm finishing this.
Back again. Buy me a spice ale.
Oh, spice ale. Oh, there you go.
I like it. You know,
I'm doing this Bene Gesserit quest so I can get the capstone abilities.
Nice. I'm working towards my Mentat right now.
Yeah, the Mentat one, I had to unlock a capstone ability, or I had to spend points in the skill of the ability to actually use it, and I couldn't. So now I've got it.
Oh, really?
Because the final quest will make you use the skills of that class, which is really cool.
Yeah, I had to respec the entire because I didn't have enough. I was like, I want to start it. It's like, ah, damn. I'm at the first capstone ability.
Yeah, that's where it was like, hey, use a hunter seeker, use like a Solido. Yeah, that I was like, all right, I'm not there. I'll just wait because I wasn't not at level cap. So
Yeah.
Kos Gaming said the same thing you and I were talking about, Chris. He said the problem with the class quest is that I feel that there's way too much back and forth between Haga, Harko, and Arakeen. It's a pain. I totally agree.
100%. 100%.
I just think some of it could be, yeah, I think some of it could just be contact issuer, you know?
Sell out our client.
I think the
Unless you're
quest.
delivering an item. Oh, go for it.
No, I totally agree. Totally agree. I was gonna say, unless you're delivering an item, don't have me go back, and only have me go back to start the next quest.
Yeah.
Like, let me complete it and get the reward. I guess it's like they can't train you from afar, right? But
Yeah.
Imhotep, there's a button in the skill screen that you just press and you respec.
Loyalty's got nothing to do with then the job's dry.
48-hour cooldown on
not
that.
at liberty.
Yeah.
Ah, no worries.
Okay, question the clientele. Go to the ambush location in the Odom, of course. Yeah, no cost, just a cooldown. Which I like. So press this button. Oh, you can't see it. It's directly behind where I'm at. I press this button and it says you have a cooldown. Which honestly, like, I think that's a really good way to do it. Rather than charging a currency or some sort of weird, unique thing, just force a cooldown on it. I don't think there's anyone else here I have to go talk to.
Finished
Planet.
Prophecy.
Excuse me?
I finished Dune Prophecy.
Oh man, I'm still where we were last time we talked. How'd you like it at the end?
It's good. Yeah, I'll talk to. I'll ask you once you're done. Talk to you once you're done.
Like, what do you mean?
I'm looking forward to the next season. I don't know.
Yeah, it got renewed in December, so I'm stoked on that. Figured I'd watch your YouTube as well, follow Twitch. I'll catch you on the next stream. Absolutely, Coast. Thanks for jumping in, man. Good to see you here. Trooper, Haka Basin. Okay. I gotta go to Arakeen and turn in this Atreides quest and hopefully jump up a rank. You know,
Threw on me the show.
yeah, I thought it would, because it was a little slow at first, but also, like I said, I think it helps that we're both like in this game and kind of like excited for the universe.
Yeah.
My favorite adaptation of Dune? Sci-Fi did a Dune adaptation? I tried to watch the David Lynch one, and that was an experience. That's weird, man.
Yeah, the Baron's just this nasty, like, meat bag.
Yeah.
In that one, it's so gross.
And Sting just has so much sexual energy coming off of him that
Yeah.
I'm watching. I'm like, oh, why are my nipples hard? I really want to rewatch the first one again, and I just rewatched it like a couple months back. But that first one is so good. Are you coming? You coming tonight? Today?
I don't know. I gotta figure. I thought it was a yes, and things shifted again. So
You're so up when you're down. Yeah, just let me know.
I know. I'm yes and I'm no. I'm in and I'm out.
Up when you're down, in when you're out, hot when you're
I
cold.
kissed a girl and I liked it.
Yeah. Oh, the taste of cherry chapstick.
Yes.
Vinny Gabagool just subbed up with Prime, dude. You fucking racist bastard.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Hello again.
Ooh, Harkonnen stand bike variant. Office furniture. Don't know if I really want that. The buggy variant. Not really a huge fan of it. Oh man, I can get the Stronghold for 160k and be completely bankrupt. Aaron, why are you watching a stream for a game you don't like? Nah, you're okay, Kier. Okay, I heard me. Honestly, UK radicalized or radicals is radicalized. I fucking love it. I'm having such a good time with it. I would say though, if you do get it, take your time with the story, enjoy it because the story is actually really well done. Take your time with a lot of the quests that are like it's kind of like playing Star Wars: The Old Republic. There's a lot going on. But if you like survival games, I think it's one of the better survival games out there.
We are going to be fast friends, unless we
Absolutely. How'd it go? How'd your first stream go?
Good to see you. How long has it been? Well, far be it from me to look a mysterious wine bearer in the mouth, but perhaps you ought to tell
It looks
me
like
who your
me.
patron is before I accept. That does sound.
The thing that sucks is I'm gonna go talk to the planetologist, and he's gonna send me right the fuck back here.
Caledonian wine, a rare experience. By Jove, I like you.
Yep,
I
right,
might
Herbie?
party later and share
Which one is it?
will make me the belle of the ball.
How eliminate the mass
Do you
Karat
think while on
assassin.
duty? Don't answer. Let me tempt
Is that
you
just a
not.
quest, or is that like for a
I'll
specific
shield
thing?
you from this devil's
Making a
ambrosia.
martyr is the quest
Just
name.
a selfless soul drinking for two.
I'm watching a video on it right now. It's like
Yeah, I was gonna say there's one that's like a well-known bugged one, and I don't remember what it was. I put 120 hours in and really enjoyed it. I will say the end game began to feel repetitive. There are a few frustrating things I came across, but overall I got my money's worth and look forward to the first DLC. I mean, yeah, like 120 is worth 120 hours for sure. Double, that's two hours to dollar. That's great. And I think a big thing is I think that the end game is going to feel repetitive, but I think that the most important thing is that the bones of the game as is are great. And I've gotten so much playtime at it, and I'm not at the end game. I'm getting closer. I almost like don't want to get there. I think another big thing too, that a lot of people, they'll see or hear other people say like the end game is repetitive, and I'm not. Cure is 100% right now. Like you fight pretty much the same stuff. This game is kind of built to become back to kind of come back to, right? Just like Age of Conan, or I'm sorry, not Age of Conan, Conan Exiles. What I am a little like, while it is built to become back to, what does that mean for your base? Because your base is going, like, unless you're actively coming in and refueling it, your base is going to deteriorate. Unless you co-owner to someone like me, I can pay Cure's taxes and keep his base running. So there is that concern. I never played Ark, unfortunately, UK, but Funcom supported Conan Exiles really well with a lot of really cool free content, big major patches that came out. So a lot of great stuff. And they already have a season pass set for this with that DLCs that are coming out. They already have said that, hey, a third faction's coming. So I think if you were to pick the game up now, you know, when you look at a game and it says, hey, it's got a repetitive end game, or the end game's not amazing, ask yourself how many hours you're going to put into the game in a day, in a week. And if the end game is reached around, let's just say, in Kier's example, he said 120 hours. Let's just say it's reached at 100 hours. And let's say you really only have time to play the game 2 hours a day. That's 50 days of playing. And a lot of people switch games by then. So one thing I've really started to try to frame in a lot of my videos when it comes to not even reviews, but just like talking about that kind of stuff is like, are you really going to reach the end game? Like, someone could tell me Elden Ring's end game's repetitive and I wouldn't know or care because I've never gotten to the end game of an Elden Ring. I love Elden Ring games, or the Elden Ring game. I love Dark Souls games, but I don't always beat them. I love playing them when they come out. I'm super hyped up for it. So it's like, a lot of games are really fun playing its systems and never complete. I think the only GTA or Rockstar game period that I beat was Vice City.
With Elden Ring, there really is. How hard is the spanking gonna be?
Spank me, daddy.
I'm gonna like the spanking, Daddy Elden.
Daddy Elden.
I'm afraid something of this vintage simply must be shared. Beg your pardon? You really are bizarre, and such awkward, weirdly timed, and self-destructive honesty. You serve the Duke, don't you? Don't answer. Act casual.
Yeah, so
Clearly, the
this
signal in
quest
this
I'm on,
chain
the
of command
bug,
has gotten twisted.
effectively they're
Go
saying
talk to Thufir. He'll
someone
sort
kills
this out for you.
kills this little boss,
can't
and
say
the
no more
respawn
here.
time is so long
I'd
that it's
appreciate
like a
no further
pain.
murder attempts.
But apparently
I
there's
want to
another
like
enemy
you, but
that
I have
could be
this
killed and
puerile
also
habit
check
of
off the
loathing people who
subtask.
try to kill me.
Oh.
It's a quirk of mine.
That's weird.
Yeah, a little goofy.
A little goofy. A little goofy. Good thing you told me not to do that lithographer, because I would have done it. Yeah, you know, I'm a little bummed, C-Train, that GTA 6 isn't going to be set in Vice City era Vice City. I mean, it's in like, you're going to go to Vice City, right? But it's like modern day. I would have enjoyed like an 80s retro GTA again.
Absolutely.
That one was so fun.
But the soundtrack for that was like
So good.
the best.
I remember just listening to Flock of Seagulls, like going down that airport on a bike, trying to keep a wheelie for as long as I could.
There was one mission that was just like, oh my god, this is peak video game. Back then, you're like chasing some drug dealers in the back of an alley on a motorcycle. Like, I was just like, this is incredible. No games will ever be able to beat this. You know, 2000 and whatever, 6.
Yeah. Like how are you gonna get it? Look how realistic these scenes are where the characters are talking to each other, like in-game cutscenes. You know, like,
Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, dude, we were talking about this the other day, right? We were talking about it was you, me, and Jordan. We were talking about like, oh my god, dude, Lara Croft is so fucking hot. PS1 edition, just fucking pointy tits.
They're so big, bro.
Oh, dude, that's so big, bro. Yeah, like 11-year-old me is like, oh.
I hadn't expected her to move so fast. Andrea turned herself in, claimed complete responsibility for everything. Her actions took me aback. Ambrose, you see, was my double agent, feeding me there. Now you work for me directly. A process cannot be understood by stopping it. I can only teach you what comes next. Understanding the origin of the tainted spice, we must trace the links in the chain back. I've calculated his most likely contact, a naive trait. We know he's had part.
Okay. Ranked up to rank 4 House Atreides, and I'm right here by the merchant to benefit. If I see your car race to recruit the last team member for the Heat Bank heist mission was so hard. Yeah, man. It was just such a fun. It was such a fun.
Familiar face.
Game. Yeah, I'll try that. Damn, I thought I was gonna be able to get the. Ah, there it is. 60K done. Flying vehicle swatch done. What's this one up here? Ooh, bedroom furniture set done.
Yes, that was the one I picked up too.
Yes, yes. Give me that Atreides king size bed, baby. Kirab heavy armor set. I don't like the Kirab heads. Screw that. Let me go back out here. Oh, cool. That's in this place. Go this person. What's up, Chris Pilk? If you start from the south, between the second and third person, you will have to cross over the electric worm. If you touch it, it's instant death. If you die on it, it's nearly impossible to get to your grave marker. Okay. Yeah, I know you're saying that, Kier. Huh?
Electric worm?
Yeah, you know that base
Is it something you
with like it's like a hollowed out worm and it's like got electricity jumping all through it.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Who's that? Yeah. I heard he got
Not paying
happy to
attention,
help.
Yeah, just look up and see it.
I owe everything I am. I was just a street dog on Caladan. I messed up. I was on my way to a prison planet. But Scorda covered it up for me.
Constabulary.
Set up as a recruit in the Atreides House forces. And
I'm aging like
here
Fight
I am
One.
now.
Thank you, dude.
Right. Last I saw, Scorda was talking to one of them weirdo cult recruiters in town. I could see one of them.
Ugh, okay, I gotta go over to this guy. Hell yeah, I love that. Melly here. What taxes do on Sunday? How long does the co-op team play work? Like everyone has their own base, or can you share? You can share if you want. It's permission based. You can set that to like open, guild, associate. You can do it like open or guild, or then you can assign it to like associate, which makes like a friend or a co-owner. Like Chris and I are co-owned to each other's bases. We can do whatever we want in each other's bases. But the co-op team play is every time you go into everything in the game is instanced unless you're in a PvP zone. Then it's first come, first serve.
I expected you. Sorry.
But
Occupational hazard.
when you go to do a dungeon, if you do it with more people, then the dungeon will scale.
Well done. The cult in question is the Masquerade. Strange cult. Speak with one of their cult recruits. Their practices may...
Okay, ask the masquerade. All right, so that's oh fuck, it's down here. There's like 40 things here, man. How do you
Ryan,
switch?
Do you have... Oh, go
Sorry?
for it. Sorry, man.
No, go ahead.
Do you have Making a Martyr, the mission?
Is that the name of the mission, or is that the step you're on?
That's I think it is that. It's like the next level of Atreides, I think.
I'm probably building towards it right now. I'm
Get to
doing Atreides, Hawat, and Arakeen.
Okay. When you get to it, just let me know, and I'll tell you where to go instead of wasting your. I mean, I've been literally all last night. I was like staring here, waiting for a respawn.
Fuck, do I go? Okay, no worries.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
A steadfast supporter.
Would you say, okay, how do you switch class in Dune though? Like say someone picks Trooper but got bored of it, how do you switch to one or the other? You don't have a set class, Misha. So you come to skills and you just invest skills. That's it. The only thing that's permanent in the game is the fact that I started as a Bene Gesserit. So no matter what, if I respec this class, I will always have Compel. I think Compel is one you start off with. One, it's either Compel or Bendu Sprint. So that's the only thing you can't change when you respec. Oh.
You do miss out on like, ironically, you don't get to do the starting missions to do it, right?
Yeah.
So I never had to do Swordmaster missions, which is like not the end of the world, but like that's a whole plot line I'll never experience.
Yeah, and they're like, dude, those like, the Mentat one was long-ish,
Yeah.
not even long-ish. It was a little more in depth. The Trooper one was super quick, but these two, I mean, I saw how much shit Chris had to do for Bene Gesserit to unlock. It was almost like one of my advanced quests. You had to go to a bunch of places, get a bunch of holy scriptures, and it took you to pretty deep portions of the map. And it's the same thing with Swordmaster. Unlocking this was like, you're going to go here, here, and here. And it was a really in-depth quest. Thank you so much for gifting away 2 tier 1 subs.
Praise the sub.
Your presence again, and the coils of providence bring you to us. I am an
Our modest fellowship expands.
I am a teacher.
Praise the sub.
I am a recruiter. We follow the holy
Would you
trends
recommend,
of Shai
since
Hulud,
Trooper's so
as
early,
interpreted
would you still
by
recommend
our
that
Sayadina
meta?
Nala.
Don't pick
We
Trooper
honor
to
the
start with because you're
tyrant
gonna get him
realm
so early.
by
Yeah,
speaking
I think really that's honestly it, right? Like, when you play the game, Misha, you'll get Trooper within the first hour of playing, maybe even less, depending on how fast you jump to the hub. So I wouldn't ever recommend anyone starting as a Trooper. I'd recommend you start as, honestly, like, I would just say don't start as a Trooper. I mean, even getting the Bene Gesserit was the last one. Well, you can go to Harko Village to find her, but oh no, the basic one was in where's the basic Bene Gesserit quest? Was it in Pinnacle, Chris, or was it in the? No, it was in the Atreides base, just south of Pinnacle.
Yes, Atreides. Not
Yeah.
Anvil, right? It was.
Yeah, Haga Falls.
Yeah,
Haga
Atreides.
Falls. Harko's the advanced one, Mally here. So Bene Gesserit's the last one to unlock naturally. Helios Gate, that's it. Thank you, Monkey Puzzle. So if you want to think of the min-max, you can do that. I would just personally choose a playstyle you want and choose that class. Like, yeah, even Trooper unlocks, but if you just want to play with fucking that class, and do it. Bindu Spirit is really good lithographer, but I would say that the Shiaga Wire is better.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because I like
Spider-Man in the desert. Let's
dude,
go.
it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, like I love the sprint and being able to like basically fly, but the points that like I often have to traverse the Z-axis more than I do X or Y.
That's a good
So
point.
yeah, the Shiaga Wire is just that much more important to me. Like, especially as soon as you get an Ornithopter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I chose Bene Gesserit first too, Mally here.
Oh yes, a promising convert. Come to our learning center in the Ood.
Okay, cool. I stacked these two together. Oh god. Okay, go report back to the Thuds. Perfect. She wants me to go to Odem, which is where I have to go for the Bene Gesserit one anyway, so. Yeah, that's what Smog did. Smog did Mentat, and you get Mentat right in Anvil, like right by Anvil. But I think starting as Mentat is not a bad idea either. If you want to play a Mentat, then fucking start as it. I just think Trooper is the only one where it's like, just don't start as that because you're just going to get it so quickly. Chris, this is on PC. I'm having a good one, man. How are you doing, Copy?
I expect an impressive I'm afraid you'll do what you do best. Attack swiftly. I received word that he tried to get
An
off work
earnest
before
disciple.
talking to Osric.
Captain Pugwash, woof.
Perhaps Harkonnen, perhaps someone else. Skorda may have joined the cult for strange purposes, but I
Oh,
wager
excuse
he
me.
wanted go to the learning center. Take all due
One thing, if you're hurting for money, guys, do quests. You will get tons of money doing quests. Very fast. Well, as fast as you do the quest, I guess you could say. Okay. You know, one thing I like about the Harko Village, Chris, that you don't have here is you can exit from the other side of where you do all the quests and everything,
yeah.
right? Like, I love that.
Dude, I didn't recognize that until yesterday. I was like, because I had to go all the way deep for that advanced trainer. I was like,
Mhm.
what does that do? And I went back. There's holy smokes.
Yeah,
The Arakeen, you're like walking forever.
yeah, I like Arakine's cool. I think Harko Village is just cooler.
Yeah, the vibe is cooler. I mean, I like the little like nightclub scene too.
Yeah, you walk in as fucking like Blade 4.
Yeah, 100%.
And then it's like, you will show allegiance to Harko Village.
I guess so. No, yeah, I agree. It's cooler. I just like the way the Atreides shit looks.
Me
compared
too, I
to-
agree. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that. Oh, some cool concepts in that. So one thing I think that the game, I think it needs to kind of streamline its quest system in that. Oh, actually, I'm going to start down here because I got to go do this bullshit. It needs to streamline its quest system because I think it's one of the biggest things that kind of hampers you from enjoying it, because the game is, if you don't do it in a certain order, I guess you could say, you're going to end up just working back over yourself. And that's one of the worst things. I think there needs to be a progression to the quest hubs that sends you to the next area. And it kind of does that, but like even the advanced stuff, it's not that obvious where to actually, you have to talk to the basic trainer. The basic trainer will tell you the advanced trainer is this person and they're at this location. I kind of wish that there was a quest that would take you from Anvil to that Harco outpost so you can meet that Mentat trainer. It's fine for me, but I think people need that, because otherwise you're just going to come into that location at a time where you're like, cool, now I'm just doing a lot of the same shit I've already done.
Yeah, there's a redundancy that happens. Like, wait, I was just over there.
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's probably like...
We stepped away from the missions too, right? We started teching because we were like, oh, we gotta get a ornithopter, which in the grand scheme of things, lovely. But like, it pushed us so far out of the progression I think the game was designed for. It's like, okay, but how many other people did the same thing we did? You know what I mean?
Right. I totally agree. Like, especially how much time we spent up in this portion of the map, the northeast portion of the map, that corner, was really frustrating because we had teched past it. So we went to go fight everything there, and we were just way too powerful for it. So we were blowing through it. So it wasn't like a fun challenge. It was just kind of like, all right, let's just kick ass over here.
Sure. Yeah. But regardless of all that, still a fun game, man. I've really enjoyed it. I didn't think I'd be this deep into it, but it's been pretty. It's just, I'll go to bed after a long night of playing. I'm just still thinking, oh, I gotta go do this. I'm not addicted. I can quit any time.
I can stop.
And you said the new content, they're gonna have a whole other Haga Basin type like zone.
Probably. Like, I mean, where you see it on the map, right? There's room for more, like a whole new Haga, a whole new location. So I expect us to have a lot of really fun stuff coming with it.
I've been thinking about Kynes and the testing station. I remember. For the older generation, it's why Pardo Kynes was such an inspiration. Or his child. Then pay attention. A planet is relationships within.
That bugged. Kill
Kazan. Kynes and the testing stations. There used to be a dream on this planet that it could be something. I'm an
Say that again, sorry.
Kills on Tara, that one bug thing from the first zone.
And why else would that's the thing. I need you to deliver a
Oh yeah, the mission, right?
Yeah, you don't have that at all.
No.
You've certainly done a lot from I learned the
as a completionist, it's driving me crazy.
Yes, but I was given a ground. We're standing. Yours. The place is. Oh,
I just screwed up and pressed something.
I've been thinking about.
There we go.
To be a dream. That's the thing. I need you to. And while you're there, I need you to convince.
Guess where I need to go? Back to Arakim for that quest. I knew I had to too. That's why I forgot to do this before I left. I was gonna do it when we were harvesting Duralinium, and I forgot to do it. Because you're gonna, if you haven't done the planetologist stuff, he's gonna send you back there. Okay, so now I can. Yeah, we have a desert base Mally here. Pilks is telling me that it's there. He gave me access to it. Yeah, I agree, Kier. I wonder if they did that because they were like, well, we don't want like the area to be like hunted dry. Like, I just finished like four in here, and I had to fucking go back here, and I was like, I don't want to do this right now. This is Kirazan's base right there. So I can fly all the way over here, or you just leave out the bottom, and you can just go ahead and fly back in and come in through the north. And if you get up to like a good altitude, let's just say, let's go to like 600.
I just killed my first player.
I was wondering what that was.
It felt so good.
Guys, if you don't know anything about Chris, he's basically a sociopath.
He's so dead.
Oops. He's so dead. So if you kind of get this going right, my system here for this is get to 160, get some good speed, and angle up again. Oops. You can pretty much infinitely drift if you keep yourself at like, get to max speed, then angle yourself slightly up. You'll probably climb like 30, 40, 50 meters. I'm not really sure. I haven't looked. But as soon as you start to drop right below 100, switch again. So you just basically kind of keep going like this. And you'll eventually always go like that. You'll always climb up. Is the PvP full loot or not? So you can loot anything on someone's corpse that is not equipped. Yeah, exactly right, folks. So if you do it right, if you keep the teetering right and you do it at the right moments, basically I like to get max speed. As soon as I get max speed, I pivot up, I'll climb, and then as soon as your altitude stops, your speed drops below 100, you swap back to trying to get speed again, and you'll always climb upward. If you do it the other way around, if you stay too much in one direction, you'll slam, like you'll lose altitude really fast. Take a look at Kirazan's base. It's right here. What's up, Fratello? How you doing? Kirazan's penis base. So you just go 160, 150, 160, 150, 160, 150 pilks? Oh, dude, nice. So, I like that. Oh, I like that. I'm stealing that idea. Oh, dude, reception over here? Nice use there, Kira. I like that. You have to delete your current sub and just place the tier 2 sub down. I like what you've done here, a room of rocks. I like the little half wall. Using half walls is so nice. Is this just me? Is this... There we go. North of Shield. Over here? There's a bunch of bases in here.
Poor guy thought he was safe, dude.
Oh, shield zone. Oh, they're just saying shield. Yeah, I probably saw it, Chris, because I was like, who would build a fucking Harkonnen base out here? It's over in one of these. That was you crazy bastard. They've said they're adding lifts, and I cannot wait for that. These are the bases. These are the tiles you get from the drops. I like that, Kier.
Those doors, the Harkonnen doors are so sick.
They're so cool. They're so much cooler than the Atreides ones, unfortunately. Where was I going? This is a cool little base too. Let me just do it. It's right here.
I might just camp at PvP bases just to kill people.
I mean, I'll do that with you. That'd be fun.
Ugh.
Just come over in here like a fucking Sith, killing everyone. And I wish too you could go to the map and like double click this to activate that quest. Because this says lab cleanup, contract lab cleanup. Well, if I go to journey into my contracts and look down here, none of them say lab cleanup. I have to find the one that says lab cleanup.
Also, I'd love to filter everything that's completed.
Yeah, or just, yeah, click a button and have it disappear. What are you asking, Max? Okay. It's not always like that, okay? It's not always like that. Okay, stop it. Everybody stop. I know it says lab cleanup right now, but it's not always like that. It's not always like that. I swear to God. Look. Finding Olam or Center of Learning.
A wise decision.
See, find Olam right there, but there's no Center of Learning.
I don't know. I've never seen it, man. I've never seen it.
Shut up. Do you happen to know the respawn for large spice blooms? I don't, because I think they're random. And they're random within like a certain area. When you do it, Max, I think it just... I think you don't... I don't think... Because your Prime sub's free, right? So the tier 1 or 2, they cost money. So... Oh, what the fuck? Have I just never been here?
Steadfast support.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, well, fine. Oh, 2 for the price of 1 right there. Oh, okay. Return to the trader. Where's the trader? The trader's right here, isn't he? Yes, he is. At least. Mr. Max, yeah, you can't, because you got a Prime limit, it's free. Because I've come here before, Kier, yeah. Love when you walk, how you walk when you bring the vehicle thing out, just all pudding pants in it. Mr. Max, thank you, brother.
Expands. Praise the sub.
Oh, good to hear, Bo. Glad you enjoyed it, dude. What's up, Yorgi? Some of the finest of Polish foods. I don't really have them, Brave. I don't have any opinions on it yet because I haven't played enough prior to the Deep Desert changes to know how they feel. I think honestly, right now there's a lot of like backlash for the Deep Desert, but that's just kind of like sweats being sweats, you know. This is the worst thing ever. It's always going to be the worst thing ever, you know. Like I've seen some.
Tell me today. Oh,
Go ahead. No, I don't know.
So-
Go ahead.
So the beef is now that they've made the PvP space even smaller, now you're running into people in PvP even more because the zone is smaller. So it's like, it's nice because now you can do PvE, you can go in there and it's you get some actual stuff, but the resource count is low, and the place where it was like sketchy,
An earnest
now there's a
disciple.
lot of sketchiness because there's less space to hide, or it's more compressed. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that kind of feels less fun.
Welcome back. Your thoroughness is
Player? The fuck?
Yeah, see, that gave me 5500 Solari right there, which is nice. That gave me the fake eyes to go give back to this guy. Right? Oh, that's supposed to be what it was. Yeah, now deliver it back to fucking Harco. Help the internet Crossroads. Okay, well at least this one sends you to Crossroads finally. Also I can wait for 2 weeks. Just look at all the things on public. How do I access the public test realm, Rave? That'd be a really cool video to do. To get people kind of hyped up for stuff that's coming. Have they, I know they have a lot of tweaks planned for building. Have they showcased those on the PTS? Okay, cool. I figured it'd be something like that. Alright, let's go to my base and take a look. You guys can help me. 166 of you guys checking in here today. Thank you so much. So we're bumping.
Another loyal devotee.
That's a cool idea for that base. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, Kier. All right, here it is. So right now, ignore this. This is my temporary base that I built so I can actually do shit. So right now, this is the main entryway. I don't know if I take out that big area and put it just here instead so you come up right into it. But they're kind of come up here. Got this little landing. Come around. I kind of don't know how to form this. I might keep this as is. And just, you know, build walls around it. Maybe make this a direct line across. So that there's nothing. And that way I can expand the base out that side if I want. But this is the edge of my property too. Like, this is as far as I can go out this way. I put this here to kind of mark that so I can see. So before we go into there, this will then come back around over here. And I might make like another little building over here, like a hutch or something like that. Maybe like not like an actual building. This furniture. Oh, okay, all right. Something that's more like four corners and like a roof over it. So that it could be like term for it, I can't think of it. But come over here. We come over to my garage, which I'll probably put like something like, you know, this would be a cool place for, you know, this fucking thing. Yeah, I built this alone. Lights. So the problem is you're limited on your number of lights, right? So you can't. I don't want to get like. I could put something like. Here, let's just fucking. Something like these things right here. But these are now lights I can't have in my base. It's so cool though, you know? Not with lights. Lights are still at 60. I have all the stocking units. Yeah, lights are unfortunately limited for whatever weird reason. It might be like a lag thing. We come into here, and I have to move like this is where I'll probably put like my vehicle station, storage. I can put more stuff over here. So this is just the garage. One of the garage kind of have like a cool like Star Destroyer look to it. We made that. I also wanted to break up the silhouette. Like I put those there as like kind of like a way to see what if I like the look of it. And it's okay. You can see that this is the edge of this property though, so I can't do much in that direction. So it's like when you're building, you almost have to kind of decide for yourself, do I want it to butt up against the edge that then turns it into a square? So you kind of have to be, gotta be careful with that. Like that's why I try to break up the front of this. Is watch that ramp has like a little character to it, and I didn't want this to just look like one big huge chunk. So I put a bridge and a bridge over there. Now, coming into the main base, this is where I need help because I can't decide what to do here. So we come in. This is my grand entryway, right? This will be fill this with banners, do a bunch of shit here. Now, I want this to kind of be again like a big ol'. Probably put like something here would be like, you know, we need more statues, dude. I don't. You can get kind of creative with stuff. I haven't looked much into the deco side of things yet.
Trady's bedroom, right there.
Dude, just the
Right
bed,
outside.
just the bed. Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, do something like that. Actually, let me do this. Move over there. But see, the problem with these walls is they have to be built off of something, right? That's connect to a structure. I have not, Nick. So, can't do much there. But either way, so we've got that. I don't know if we... I don't know if I like this being like that. The energy shield walls. What are the energy shield walls? So what's going to happen here, Nick, would then be I would ideally have inclines that would do that. Let's just say I'm just going to throw these here. Well, inclines up to a second, like an overhang that would branch off into rooms up there. The problem is, we can still go way far this direction. I think from this point, there's still a ton. I don't know how to deal with this down here. I don't know if I build a way to get down here from up there and I actually have a base underneath. I don't know how far back against that direction I go because there's no stability for this. This needs some form of these. Either this or actual foundation built. Dude, Dude, I know. I can't find AK Wolf. Where the fuck's that fucker been? He's so good with that stuff. Because I also want to make a hangar for the guild's ships. I think my current temporary base, I will have an entrance into it. What is up, Frank? We all ask for help. But this is, well, the hangar, like, I kind of want the hangar to be open air. So I want to create like a bunch of bays. Like this guy actually did. Let me show you what this guy did. This is a pretty cool idea. He made like little pods. Like this is a pretty sweet idea. And then you can just go and like house them in there. Because I would want, originally though, my concept for this was, and then he's got these like ones up top, which is pretty cool. Like overall, this guy did an awesome job. Like I like this facade he built here. But my original concept was to have like, I use these as examples, but a bunch of little ramps. Like I'm just using that, like think of these replicated across, that would all come to like little helipads. So you could, and they would be freestanding fields like at Kier's base. So it's like, okay, people come in, they land, people come in, they land. You could have like 4 or 5 ornithopters, maybe more, whatever, stationed on it. And I thought that'd be kind of sick. Because I can go out, like, I can still go out probably to here. So I can build this base towards me very far. Scott, thank you so much for subbing up. But we can also go down to here.
Fills you with determination.
Like right here, I think is as low as I can get in the space. And if I put another vertical thing, I can go even lower. Yeah, I can go all the way down here, actually. Oh my god, dude. Oh! No. So you can see we have a lot of room to expand. And I'm going to go that way too. So
another loyal.
I don't know how to do this. I don't know if, okay, do I stop building out? Do I maybe bring myself like a couple layers out and start going down? Well, that's what I'm saying, Pilk. I have to build stability into this. Because I haven't built out that superstructure yet. The bottom is just all foundation to create something. So the question is, do I build more foundation to create support and then start building down and anchor it against the wall? Or do I actually make the base go underneath where I'm at right now? Does that make sense? Like, another thing too is like building into all this is kind of a pain in the ass, right? Like you have to cover this with a certain level of structure. I think we can support it to a point. I'll do a video, Kurt, on how to like break the cube mindset. I think it's like, because these count as pretty significant stabilizers, this thing right here.
That'd be a really good idea for a video, Ryan.
Just like how to break the mindset of the cube.
Yeah, it's so easy to just fall in that, and then nothing looks interesting.
And then, I mean, Chris, you don't really, I mean, would you say like building in survival games is like the least of your concerns, you personally?
Yeah, no, I want to tech up. I want to check off boxes. But I actually really enjoyed this one. Once I figured out what I was trying to figure out, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I think
just the cube. I was like, ugh.
I think like the building tiles on this really lend it to itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a good job.
I think so too. I really like it. Okay, so I just put another, just simply one of these. And this was the limit to as far as I could go. So you can see we got one. I guess just one. But you can get good stability off those if they're anchored to something. And that thing's like free floating, right? But just one of those creates a lot of additional support. There should be another one of these on the other side over there. So that's why I just don't. Cliff face is super fun. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Ace. Like build down the cliffside. I don't know where. Parched. Oh, I'm just trying to mount my still suit. I don't know where like my hangar bay is going to be. And I also don't know, because this top needs a cap, right? Like, yeah, it also, Coffee, it's a little dangerous to build from the bottom up because you could fuck the top of the foundation up. So I've built out where I want the top to be so I can build to meet it. Because if I build from the bottom up and I have different like locations, you basically want to create, I'm just going to use the word sea level. You create like a sea level so that everything basically in this base is built off of the previously established height that I wanted over here. Everything started there. I went up this way, I went over here, and then as soon as this started to come down, or this came over this region, I built walls down from there to then establish where this ground would be. Because that way I don't have to worry about like that crap. But yeah, I don't know how I want this to be. I don't know if I want this to be... Let's just use walls here. Like... There or there. Because I feel like this has to have some sort of thing up here, since it's not. See, like this kind of creates an awkward look. See what I mean? Oh shit, that's supposed to have walls there. You do, you for sure do, Aces. But I don't know, it's like, do we, because what I want this to be is, you come through here, and this is like a grand, like, foyer or a gallery, where there would be, I guess like a balcony right there that runs this whole area, and like a room, maybe a small room over there, like a two by two room, a room that way, and a room back, and then maybe a stairwell that starts to bring you down. Because that's the thing I'm trying to decide of, like, when do I bring this base against the side, and how far out do I go? I wanted originally, I think I'm too close over here. I could also like have, they fixed the desert wipe thing. No, the desert's supposed to wipe, Reiklander. Every week wipes. Like, that's another example. Like, I didn't want just like freestanding structures everywhere. I just built out like ramps like that. Oh, also, do I utilize this area? This is right below that big area up here. Do I use this, or do I just keep this? Because it's kind of got some fucked up foundation down here, right? Do I just make it all foundation and say fuck it? Machine outputs was machine output. So that would be this.
Oh, damn it.
What did you do?
I accidentally activated prescience.
That happens so much. I hate it.
We tripping balls in space.
Dude, fucking seeing these whales.
Damn. Yeah, 100%. Oh wow, I didn't realize the cooldown was so minimal on prescience. For your
Yeah,
phones.
which is good because it's like, I think, you know, when you play these games, you can tend to like kind of get lost in that sauce of that.
Yeah.
Because like I'll like have those abilities and I just never use them because I'm like, oh, I just, you know, I want it when I really need it, and then I just never fucking use it. I think the big thing is, yeah, and I think too, like I haven't had a bunch of capstone stuff to take advantage of it. Oh no, I'm running out of plastone. No, no, no. Ace, you're fine. Yeah, that's what I started to do. I think, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about Ace. Shit, I wasted that. I built out, I was saying that, yeah, you can use those triangles to cheat and come further away from the foundation. Like that. I just wish that these specials had opposite direction. Like, so I could put one on like the top over there. Okay, so back in here, let's kind of plan this out a little bit. I can get one more of these. Let's do that. Oh, I fucking deleted the thing, so I cannot get that anymore, can I? Actually, I have an idea right there. So here's a question, guys. How far out do we think we go? That looks pretty cool. I mean, I can have the whole 2x1 triangle to hold up middle. Right clicker, yeah, that's what we were saying. They're right down here. Oh. Oh, that was close. There, right there. I just don't, I can't like visualize how much of this is foundation, you know?
Dude never came back for his stuff.
Which guy? Oh, the guy you killed. The guy you murdered in cold blood, dude.
That's right. I took some money off him. 100 bucks. 100 simoleons.
Is that the one from isn't that the currency from what's that game called? Yeah.
The other base building game.
Yeah, the more popular one.
I'd still play that game if there weren't a buttload of microtransactions. Such a bummer.
I know.
Same with the roller coaster games too.
That man, that was like roller coaster games too were like my youth, right? Like the whole roller coaster tycoon at school. It's only a horizontal stability, not both, right? I just don't know if like, so the point here I'm trying to make is how much of this is physical base I'm going to use and how much of this is just straight up stability. Because if it's base I'm going to use, I don't want these blocks. So if I want to come down in here and actually have this be base, I need to use blocks and walls, versus otherwise I'll just use blocks. So I'm thinking what might be good here is this area right here would house a stairwell that you'd walk through a door and it would have a stairwell down and a stairwell up. To give you access to a spot underneath here. Which in that case, that's another thing too, Coffee, is like you're kind of limited, right? Like, okay, you think of like V-Rising. V-Rising, it's very natural to create a bunch of rooms. Everything in this game can inhabit one room, basically. Which I think was probably intentional. They're like, yeah, we want people to be able to create like just a box and get back to playing, or create like a crazy thing. You don't need a torture chamber. Oh, Recklander, I'm not doing a giveaway of the game today. I'm doing a giveaway of a random Warhammer game. So you get to choose between Battle Sector, Bolt Gun, Warhammer 3, Rogue Trader, Dark Tide, or Vermintide 2. I'm sorry, was that misleading? I probably should. I totally forgot I haven't had that in the title. I also need to start breaking this out and down. So... I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to do that. I think it's better to keep than fill. So you say keep this area open. So I think what we do then in that case. Another thing too is like
A steadfast
Atom Bomb. Thank you for following, my dude. It's hard to decide like what walls to choose because these are boring fucking walls. These are repetitive walls, and I would essentially I would stagger. I would create multiples. So what I would do here is. I'm gonna have to go get fucking more basalt. Oh, dude, look at that
Base
fucking
building
thing.
for Harkonnen, is it the same thing? Basalt is kind of like the
Yeah.
same. Okay.
Just go ahead and put that anywhere, huh? Is this Kier or is this Pilk? Who is this? Can't even see. What the hell? It won't let me. There we go. I'm playing Factorio. It's not me.
Is that an assault ornithopter?
Yeah.
It's a beefy boy.
Dude, aren't they sick?
Holy smokes.
I like the vertical window. Yeah, me too. I do too. There are points I'm going to use it. Wall 4. Yes, agreed too. Ace.
Deep desert. They were saying that having a level 5 scout ornithopter is sometimes better than having an assault, just because of the speed. Like if you're trying to get out. So I don't know what I'm going to build next.
I don't know. I think assault's just so cool. When we do escort missions, I think we want assaults.
Yeah.
That's the only problem right now with my base. I had to delete my staircase to get in here. Look, I'm fucking climbing in. Hey, Scott did a massive $50 donation, was trying to tip on Twitch, but wants a PayPal login. Yeah, it does, man. Thank you so much, dude. That's very, very kind of you, brother. Very, very kind of you, man. That's one of the girthiest donations I've seen on YouTube in a long time. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it, dude. Dropping off tons of plastone, keeping us building here today. Yeah, I'm happy to do it, man. I do enjoy it. Okay, so if this is going to be like a like an entryway into a stairwell, let's do there. You can get in if you want to take her for a fly. Oh, it's okay. Thank you though, man. I'm gonna try to get some building done with this because I've been kind of sitting on it and it's been bothering me. I was like, I come to this base and I don't ever fucking do anything. I'm like, oh. $50 bones from the Scott man himself. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Not right now, not right now. Again, I want to put a crack into this. What I'm gonna do is let's do this.
Got like 1,086 I can bring to you. I'm trying to smack through this.
Oh, you're fine now. Now I have 5,200.
I'm not doing anything with it though.
Yeah, if you want to bring it in. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to more plastone, baby. That's 4 up, right? It's 1. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's fine. We'll go 4 here. That's good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Fax me some plastone. Let me do this. Is that you? Holy shit, who the fuck's coming in? Are you outside my base?
Me?
No. Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm leaving right now.
Oh god, dude,
I got
someone...
all my quests off the map right now. That's lovely.
I think someone came in with the carrier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, holy shit. The fucking carrier's here. Chris brought a carrier to the base. You just hear that fucking... Right?
Look at that. That's so sick.
And those pick up the crawlers that go and harvest spice. And they can pick up buggies too, I think, someone said.
I'm like coming up on your base, I can see it in the distance. Just the wing hanging up.
Okay, guys, do we keep this just this one, or do I bring it out to here and have the wall come across? I kind of like the one now that I look at it.
Yeah, you're right. Holy shit. Where do you, where's your storage crates? Down here?
Go out there, turn right.
Anywhere, yeah?
Yeah, you should see the aluminum one, the big one. Thank you, dude.
I see it. There we go.
That way, I mean, it doesn't really give light, but it gives light, you know? I just got wormed, baby. That's so funny. Okay, then we'll repeat that. Keys picker. Yeah, right there. Interface right there. Baby.
What's this gonna be? Like a landing zone?
No, this is just like the whole entry.
Shit, it's coming.
What? Oh god, dude, you freaked me out, man.
Skyworm.
The skyworm, dude. Oh, Christ.
Coming together, dude. Looks good.
Yeah.
Sky
Hallude.
Another loyal devotee.
It ain't Mario. Thank you for following me, man.
I'm gonna go turn these missions. I'm gonna head to the gym.
Okay.
Gymnasium.
And we're still waiting to find out for you.
For today.
Yeah, or is it like a pretty...
Let me go check it. I'll check it when I went up before I leave. I might be able to stay like just not a full sesh.
Yeah, dude, just do whatever works best for you, man. Like, don't feel pressured. I'm a piece of shit, but yeah, that's cool.
I'm not nervous.
Kind of an asshole, but yeah, cool.
Yeah, no. It's good. We're doing Tidal Blade today? What was the consensus?
Yeah, you didn't play Tidal Blade with us, did you?
I wasn't there for that, no.
It's really fun. It kind of plays like a what's that game?
Is it PvP?
No.
I think I'm staying home.
Yeah, like I don't know if I'm too interested in that crap anymore. Let's do that there. Kind of plays like fuck. Gloomhaven, kind of like Gloomhaven, but a little less. Gloomhaven is more like, you know how Gloomhaven's like, okay, I'm gonna be going pretty quick, and there's a lot of deciding like what cards you're gonna play, stuff like that. There's a lot of like gaminess to Gloomhaven that can really slow down. This has kind of got a little bit of that, but not quite nearly as much. So you can kind of just get really into playing the game much faster, which I really appreciated. So it's definitely a lot more engaging, I'd say, by comparison.
Jurassic Park comes out. You had like one of those ads pop up. I didn't realize it comes out this weekend or this week.
Dude, it's just Scarlett Johansson just fucking headbutting dinosaurs all day.
Yeah.
Making out real big T-Rexes.
She's like, hold my hand. It's like,
I can't hold him much longer, Anakin.
But I mean it's like it's movie time right now, dude. So many movies in the theater. It's so nice.
We're hitting the summer, right?
Yeah. Got like F1. You've got Fantastic Four. You've got Superman. We'll see how it goes.
I'm not. I don't know if it's going to be good. I mean, James Gunn really does a good job of like kind of bringing those movies around, but
tone.
Yeah, that
seemed weird.
Yeah, really weird. That trailer just kind of for some reason puts me off.
Yeah, it's not Superman.
No.
Yeah, something's up. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let's go
Even
up
the horror
here.
movies, dude. I want to see that one where the ladies' students are all gone at 2 in the morning. I want to see The Long Walk. There's just stuff to see.
Which is nice, right, for a change. Guess maybe I got an idea here. Let me see how this works. I have an idea in my head. I'm trying to see how it works. Okay. Okay, like that. Okay, that's kind of nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But the real question is, how's this gonna work? Hey, Almadon, how you doing, man? Everybody in chat, say hi to Almadon. He's going through some situations right now. Could use the help of the bros, the love of the bros.
What up, what up, what up? God, just when I thought the Mentat was done, dude. I got another Mentat. Oh.
I don't know if this is going to work here, though. Sufficient stability? I wonder if that's a bottom stability problem.
Have you done a video yet on base building that explains stability?
No. Because I also don't really know how it works.
Okay.
This experiment, me building this will teach me.
Yeah, I've been lost. I don't know what to do.
Does it even? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so we need to come out one more up here. You're saying that what you mean? I'll do that, right? Nope, can't. So what we need to do? See, like this is I keep like working back around myself.
I think one of my favorite things about this game is that when you're on these servers, you can just walk around and see other people who've done crazy cool stuff with their bases.
And it's super inspiring, right?
Yeah, it's like a communal like creativity game
Yeah.
as well in a weird way.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't do that. You guys notice this too, right? Like, see, I can't build this. And it's I don't want to say grayed out, but it's a lower opacity than the already low opacity of the green. If I build this, that snaps too. Now it's filled in more.
I've never noticed that before.
Yeah, it's because I'll build out. I try to like map out as much as I can with the wall and whatever tiles, and then fill in.
Yeah.
Oops.
Very small detail.
Yeah.
I almost want it to be blue, like because it's a blueprint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because honestly, the green is kind of rough to see when it's daytime out.
Yeah.
Here, okay. Yeah, I can do this. I can do that, Frank. They do need a button, though, that allows me to build all things attached to one thing.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
As long as you have the resources, it just goes for it.
Exactly. I'd love that.
I wonder if they won't do it because they want you to be stressing to build fast in the desert.
Yeah, that's actually probably a good point.
But it'd be cool if maybe there was different building rules based on if you're in a PvP zone or if you're in just chillin' zone. Because that's a huge quality of life thing.
Yeah.
Like the Solido build, like it's cool and all, but it's also like I still gotta do it piece by piece.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Oh, it's the wrong one. That's why it's showing. Because it's like they don't want people to like cheese it up too much. can you do something similar with the normal walls? Like, you know how you can pick the two corners of the shield wall? What do you mean?
God damn it.
Build, 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 build. You know what I also forgot to do this whole fucking time? Was to put a corpse and have it process water for me right now.
Oh no.
Good thing I live right next to a base of bandits.
Where's the planetologist guy?
You're looking at my stream?
Yeah.
Right here. So here's Griffin's Reach, just to the east of Griffin's Reach.
Oh, okay. You told me about this. The second planetologist guy.
Right here. 197. This is where your old base was, right here, right?
Okay.
It's just to the west.
Okay, perfect.
Directly south of the Wreck of the Palace.
Okay. Thank you, sir. The resource yield's gonna be nice.
Yeah, 100%. And now, Darlinium. Still fucking... I've got so much Jasmium Crystal, but I just run out from water. Alright, that's fine.
What's your next goal for building? What are you using Duraluminium for?
I wanted to make more armor. I do want to make another Thopter, but I don't know what a better upgrade is for the Deep D, you know?
The Sentinel jacket is better than the Duraluminium by itself. Like the attack, the damage you can take. So I made everything but helmet and chest because it was still higher armor rating.
Sentinel? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because all of these schematics will give you longevity into the next region, you know?
Are taxes due yet? I haven't paid taxes for so long.
I don't know. Whether the roof's not
A
honest.
steadfast support.
There's my death base is almost entirely enclosed in penta shields now. Pin cushion armor is the best. Let's do that. A buggy rocket launcher? Shit. Yeah, I have the house burst. It's really cool, the house burst shotgun. I think I got the... What is this? Steel. I've got a really good buggy. Yeah, I've got the Duraluminium buggy boot, which is good. Is this thing powered on right now? Yeah, cool. Then I come right over here.
Reveal yourself.
They always juke me, dude. For using a dagger, their attacks are so slow. Okay, got the corpse. I want to get an advanced steel bed. But it's so much Duraluminium. Like, I don't know if it's really that worth it. Like, I think, like, Chris, do you think it's better just to have 2 steel beds? Well...
Well, I mean, it's like an hour. I've not done an advanced. I only have one. It's an hour for one body.
Everyone's like, it's so worth it.
Really? To have two of them or have advanced?
To have advanced.
Oh, Oh man, that's so much aluminum.
It's 240.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, what does it? Can anyone say what the quantity is? Like the
Yeah,
how does the water work? Good.
its total yield of the Fremen bed is 25. The advanced Fremen bed is 45.
Okay, let me ask another question for the chat if they can hear me.
They can. They can.
What's the is
A
it
steadfast
worth it getting
supporter.
the fans that are generating power? Do people actually like it? Because I just don't want another thing. I like collecting it from the wind trap. I don't like having to create another input for fans.
From what I understand, the fans are good once you've established energy in your base. Then you slowly replace stuff with the energy fans. What's his name does that? Fuck. He's a guy in our guild.
I just like I don't know. I would hate to like the fans run out of like power, and then my stuff is still turned on. It's like, oh crap, and everything's down. And I'm not there to like correct the mistake.
Right. Remember what I was working on over here. Piece picker. What happened there? Sometimes things can get placed real funky like. Yeah, I see like there's like there we go. Like a weird like shift on that. That. They do need snap building. That would be very nice. Perfect. Perfect.
Do you foresee a new classes coming in to DLC?
I don't know. I'd like to, you know, I'd like to see that.
I'd like to see new classes. I'd like to see new enemy types with changes in combat.
I think honestly that's the thing I want to see more than anything is new enemy types, because okay, you go from guys with guns and guys with swords, guys with guys with swords and heavy gunners, to guys with guns with swords and heavy gunners that all use shields more, to guys with guys with swords with heavy gunners, and now snipers, to guys with swords with guys with heavy gunners and snipers, and now flamers. Like,
yeah.
And I would like those.
It changes some stuff, but it is repetitive.
Yeah, I wish that the heavy gunners became mentats at or maybe troopers. Yeah, like give me variety. Like you could keep all of the current ones, but have them have more abilities. Like the Messerita or whatever, they use like Bindu Strike.
Yeah. Yeah, once they start using abilities you have access to, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I gotta rethink this.
It's
I also
not
don't
going well.
like being bombarded is my worst fear. Right, like 3 people slashing at once. I kind of want a little bit more of like, what are my other fears?
Yeah, like you can really get fucked up fast. So let's bring this out more. Walls. Let's just replicate this. We'll change it later if we need to. Let's do big walls here, or windows. Because if we're saying we want to come down and actually use this area, right, guys? Might be time to start breaking out my old base, or my temporary base. Yeah, I wish we had lifts, and I wish we had temporary spiral stairs. Yeah. I think the big thing is, the real question is, okay, so like if we're gonna inhabit this area, where does the ground level begin? Yeah, they said we're getting lifts. I've heard them say that. That'll be really fun.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Imagine like a suspensor lift, not even just like a structural thing, but like it just floats you up.
Oh, dude, that'd be so sick.
That suspensor prison in the show is pretty cool. It's just like you're forever just held.
And it's terrifying too, man. Like,
Yeah. Or the torture scene. You're just on a suspensor, but they're slamming you into a wall.
I haven't seen
dude,
that.
That sucks. You haven't?
No.
Never mind.
No, dude.
That's
Oh
not my
no,
thing.
I have.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like the second episode. Okay, so let's do this to here, this to here.
I'm gonna be leaving soon. All right, man. I'll text you guys about later today what the situation is.
Let me know, dude. Go have fun at the gym. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Thanks for coming out and having fun.
Of course.
Toodles, bro. Okay, so I think this is cut off. I don't think we use this specific area maybe, because so this is, that's like the entry. So I think we maybe wall off this area because that way we don't have to worry about trying to make this work. This can just be all walls. So in which case, I don't know.
A steadfast supporter.
Yeah. It's a good idea, Kier. Or Pilk. You could get away with foundation at the bottom. Using wall roofs. Yeah. Base console in there. That's not a bad idea, Violet. That's a good idea, actually. Ah! It's just the problem right now is like I'm trying to build stability for the stability I'm trying to build. Oh no. One thing too, like you fuck your power pack up doing this stuff, man. I could be using too, like the curved one there, like, but I kind of, I don't care to do that. Okay, so that's good found. Oh. Oh, my eyeballs. They're dry. Ugh. See, I think now... Dry balls, baby. Now we can do... I think this is ground level. What I can do too is start to move some of this stuff. Like, okay, so for example, I can move. In fact, I mean, I could probably even demolish it, but. I don't know if there's items in this, but just drops it to the ground if there is. Yeah, I need to like anchor to the wall. Like that'd be so much easier. So that's out of the way. Oh, you know what I wanted to do real quick? Even have one on me? No, I don't. So it's me. I do want to do. Maybe like that. Does that look good? Does that look good? Now that you kind of see like the silhouette of it. Now that we've built out a lot more. Is that a cool silhouette? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Ace, is like literally like right now. We could also do. No, no, please, please, advise away. No, wrong direction. This is the... Outside. No, I want that. No, that. No. Stop it. Stop it. No. Get it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. No. This is not the desert. Yeah, no, the ramp's over there. But I didn't want to repeat that exact same thing. I can do a video on like how to break so that way it's like kind of like that. Ugh. But I'm gonna widen that out one more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring this to. We'll bring this out one more step, I think. You know what I kind of wish I did here? Is curved wall. But it fucks up this. I can still do it. Do we curve this wall, bros? What is that? Weird.
Another loyal devotee.
Thank you for following. Oh, no, I'm stupid. You know what's fun is getting lost in the building sauce. Okay, so I actually do need this here. Go the other way, dude. Good lord. No, no. Stick to this. Ugh. It might not let me because these are here. Ah, there it is. That's definitely not equal, but it does help with some stuff that I have in mind. Okay, so that... What is this? Oh, I know what that is. Okay, so then we need to bring these down. I don't know which walls to make here. I would like... Do I have windows over here? Okay, this kind of just gives us a lot of like cool light in that area. Just breaks things up a little bit too. Yeah, okay, I matched it over there. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. Oh, and I can have, this could be 2 levels. This doesn't need to just be 1, you know, like. Okay, so that's a little bit more stable now. Let me just build... Come over, actually. I think it'd be cool to just have like this whole wall kind of look like some sort of like dramatic superstructure. Yeah, full mats back when you destroy, which is huge, right, Cad? Okay, so this can I come out? Yes, good. Just go there. Damn. Yeah, full mats to get the fuck out. This is, see, unfortunately, this is kind of like, it's going to end up being kind of like a dead space. That's the problem, is there's a lot of, this is like a pretty grand structure. And I think this is the only room I really want to be this big. Like, this is fucking huge. Like, I know what I'm going to do already. I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to wall this off and create smaller rooms within this room. This room doesn't need to be this huge. I think we'll get more gravitas out of it by cutting it down. Yeah, the hangar, this won't be the hangar. The hangar I could even build over the side of that cliff over there. And have that be the whole area that wraps around the side of that mountain. That's just all hangar bay. There we go. Whatever. Please don't. Thank you. Hmm. Hmm. Tells a better story. Yeah, it looks a little bit cooler. Guys, I gotta go to fucking Costco. What's up, guys? Guys, there's 200 of you bros checking in. Thank you so much. I was kind of worried that, like, no one would be interested in watching this game anymore because of just the nature of these games. This game has also, like, really held its player base and grown quite a bit over time. So, I gotta take these off. My head hurts. Oh. 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 My ears can breathe again. Oh, oh. I'm glad you guys are having fun with me building. It's honestly, this game and fucking V Rising, man, I was spending so much time building and building and building and building. Okay, so if that comes around over there, I do want this to come here. But that's it. I want that to then be kind of like the beginning of something else. I think a stairwell down, though. This has to go into something that brings me down. Bring this up too. It's about to be fucking daytime, so it's gonna be roasted in the sun. Piece Picker is a game changer, man. Perfect. Okay.
A steadfast supporter.
Gaming Shadow, thanks for following. Yeah, I mean, it really rewards you for being creative, doing things like using ramps and stairs and inverting them to get like a little bit more out of it, right? Like I do like that they did that. Okay, peacemaker there. Okay, so what do we think? So I could bring this all the way across. Maybe I do.
A steadfast supporter.
Yeah, I wish you could have these without doors. Because I saw a place, NPC place that did this. Like something like that.
Another loyal devotee. A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Kryptonic, thank you for subbing up, dude.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
This might be a little too much, though. Maybe we just do 3 of them. Disable. Oh, whoops. Well, there's supposed to be a balcony above that. I don't think it does. I don't think it does the justice I want it to do. I mean, in the base that I saw, it went out to like an outside area. It's exactly what I thought of. I literally exactly thought of Rivendell. But you see, the developers, they break things with their game. Oh, they don't. They did, like, let's see this. I don't think I can do it. Okay. They did that. It kind of creates like a little... How low can I go?
Another loyal devotee.
You build a really cool base. That could be cool, like a big ass fucking Enta shield, which costs like 9 million fucking whatever the fuck it's called. So then walls here, I want... Oh, these are pretty nice. Right, just kind of turn these little areas, these little, not cisterns, what are they called? Vestibules, that's what they're called, I think? Vestibules, when it comes out like that. Turn them into separate rooms. So there's kind of a little more direction in this room. Then put a staircase, maybe. I did kind of want this to be a little bit more open, though. But I kind of like it. I kind of like how this is. One thing to consider, I think I just put this into the room below. I'll have to take a look. What do we think? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? How's this looking? How's this feeling? How's this looking? mean, to be fair, you could even just like not put walls right there, you know, like. Which Windows gaming? Yeah, I thought about the open circle wall too. Like, you mean this right here? I don't like, that's gonna be uneven and it's gonna bother the shit out of me. You're building Dracula's castle, basically. See, that's like one thing that's gonna bother me is this is gonna kind of be offset from the top up there. Which I guess doesn't really matter, right? You're not gonna walk in and go, oh, it's offset up there, it's a fuck. You know, like, I think within the symmetry of the room, it'll fit. Is there a difference between these two? Ah, there is. You know what I'll do? Fuck. You can target all the way up there, but you can't fucking place all the way up there. It's stupid. Like that. Just one above, too. See, I don't know if I want this balcony to come out. I don't know if it comes out and over or if it just is right there. Let me see. I think by doing it this way, though, it kind of creates a little bit. I just don't want this to be a sheet of wall right there. Oh, there's sufficient stability. Don't do this to me. Walls. God, that'd be kind of to do these. Do we like those? Or do we like this? Yeah, you can. There's some bases out here that I like that. Yeah, outer face, outer face. Which... This had a different look in my head. Which do we like more? Left side or right side? Kind of leaning left side. Yeah. It's a little too boxy though. So that's that. There's that problem right now. We've just faced. I think we break that box like this. Yeah, man, we're pretty. It's a pretty talkative group. We're a pretty cool group of supportive folk that like to be cool. Come on down. There we go. So now the question is, how do we kind of cap this off? Because the goal here, I'm thinking. So I think that this, I mean, I could make this extend all the way across over here and connect it, but I think it kind of defeats the point of this being like a nice little overhanging balcony that creates, what I had originally wanted to do is have two pillars left and right over here that creates more drama. Has like a better overall look. And I mean, I still could do that, right? Like we could do a fucking, Odin's happy to help you out, man. Happy to help you out. This can still exist, like as a, feels funky. Putting, that actually might be pretty cool though. Right, I could put this one up and stack it ad nauseum, like. But I wanted more. Specifically, I wanted these. Because then the point here was to be able to come up. So this needs a way up. And I was gonna have the staircase like inside here. Like you could see the, you know, I like this a lot, but I think we have to break it out. I think it's just not. I don't think it fits the flow of what I had in mind originally, which was more of an open floor plan that has this. The stairs like that. That maybe don't switch back on each other, but you come up the steps. Like you come to this platform and it's step up to the next level, step up to the next level, or maybe it's switched this way and then switch that way. That makes sense, you know what I mean? Like how this goes. It would go up one staircase, over a staircase. Well, it would be like this. You'd go up and go up. Or like that. One or the other. And those would flank and bring you up to the top. Which in that case, that could be like a bedroom. It could be whatever. Originally, I would have liked to have put all the hangar bays off of that. I think this all needs to go back one step, even if I did decide to keep it. And let me just show you really quick what I mean. I can build these out. We gotta end stream here pretty soon. What I wanted to do is incline steps. Okay, so that's that way. Let me do like this. And again, I would want this to be further, maybe even like, because I had this idea for this sweep in like this, but I think it's grandiose, very Baroque. Kind of what I wanted, Procrastinator, where it's like, oh shit. So you basically come into like a sweeping set of that, or maybe even just like a double forward set of steps that then branch off left to right. I don't know. because it'd be nice to just kind of have another wall here that I could put a big banner on. Like you walk in and it's an Atreides banner lit up from the ground. I don't know, guys. What do you think? What do you think? Do we like this entryway? Does it feel too smashed in? I need a way to get up and down, right? Because we're gonna build underneath this area. Oh, excuse me, sorry. We would bring it back on itself. Archway under it. In the middle that leads to doors. Could bring it back on itself. I guess I'm a little confused still. Or yeah, you mean like put the stairs there? What if we did this? Not liking it. Not liking it. Come on. Cock me down, dude. Cock me down. Kind of like that though, actually. There, just breaks up the flow of these tiles. I'm trying to connect it to a structure. You ran a cockroach, not letting me connect it. It literally had sufficient stability like 2 seconds ago. Let me just complete the whole vision for this so that it has like a little bit better of a flow. It's not the deep desert. It would not last. This would not last in deep desert. I get fucked up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We made it. We made it. We made it. Ooh. Now that I've like built more up, I'm like, fuck, I can't just like zip around and to like the back of my base like I had planned. Like I gotta go the fucking the entryway. Okay, okay, kind of like. You see what I'm building here? You see what I'm doing? That's the Kaladin Palace. I'm trying to just fucking... We had it there a second ago. I think it just needs to... means I can do that one, so we'll be able to do it over here, I guess. Incline. Insufficient. Fuck. Well, the goal would then to bring this up. I could even just have it switch back like that if I wanted. I've just come back around. But the point would be, or you know, I don't like the double though. The double's kind of imposing. Although I think if it's just one, it's not that bad either. Then I could just use this like as a direct storage location if I wanted to, or whatever, what the hell ever I want. Like this could be like all my crafting is right here, you know, and that's all just done for. Oh God, oh. Yeah, this is the Kaladin Palace. So these don't go against my light totals, but now I've got light in this area.
A steadfast supporter.
I don't know though. I don't know. I have to kind of tweak it around, I think, play with it a little bit more. And maybe these aren't both identical. Maybe one of them is just 2 rooms. Like it's just two, and it cuts in right here. And this is open. But it'd be kind of nice to have like, so I wanted the pillars to kind of exist. Like, well, not here. I mean, I could put them here, which could even be cool too. Could fix my pillar problem. How much different texture-wise are these? I mean, not that far off. That'd be those would look really good, I think, actually. And can I cap it with this? And how different of a big difference of a color is that? I mean, it's weird, but it's at the top. It wouldn't be that weird. I'd get the silhouette of it down at least. Oh, I don't like the floating though. What is this like? I mean, these pillars, though, I mean, that's still pretty cool, right? Like, let me see something. Delete that. Those are pretty cool pillar bases. And I don't think these are going to sync up on top of it properly. Yeah, it's floating. That sucks. But I don't know, though. I think still this style fits in with Atreides still. I think it's like... You know, it'd be kind of cool then, and actually just do this. Make it purely decorative looking. Kind of come in. And hits. Oh shit, that bitches got pillars. That's part of the deluxe edition. I mean, these I could even have done these like. Maybe that would have been looked better. Here, up in your face, up and immediately.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Kind of like that. Might be a little much though. Let me delete those. Do you like that? Do you like the feel of that? So here you go to Chome facility. Oh, that's the observer. Sorry, it's Atreides. Atreides stronghold will have its own little thing right here, and you'll only see Kaladin Palace stuff. This stuff. You won't see stuff like this unless you have it already. I mean, I can still build these here, but.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
1 square further out, but that would ruin stairs. Yeah, you know, I built this and I'm wondering how necessary it really is. Like, is this kind of fucking up the flow of this entryway? This was the first thing I built. Like, if you came at the beginning of the stream, this was already there. I built this out and then I'm like, cool, I want this to kind of sink down, and I think it's just a little. Do we level this out? I think the pillars do kind of add a little too much. Yeah, I like how much more open that is now all of a sudden.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm.
I mean, I can keep. Ooh, that fucker's coming right at me. I think if anything, that's a good place to end. Yeah, I agree. You know, what do we think about that sunken area? I could just level it out and put that sunken area in the ground below. Because that sunken area also kind of fucks with the roof of this, of the level below that. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to keep building with you guys. It's really fun to do it. No, I think, so I'll do a video on it, right? Like, I mean, so here's an example. This is a box, but, you know, even adding something as small as taking, like, because what's going to happen here is, it's going to have a balcony, but the balcony is going to be a wall that will then go into other rooms. Like, you see, like, we have this open space, but I was like, okay, we can't have like this open space, so let's break it. Let's make this, like, I think realistically, I think this should be I should take out one of these walls. That gate was sick. This one right here. Or just round the corner on that and just have it be one area. Like you walk into a house. Houses are never really symmetrical, right? They have weird angles. Stuff kind of cuts where it needs to, and so on and so forth. It creates a flow. And I think it's easy to make a box, but then you can bifurcate a box with a bunch of little rooms. And I think you start there, right? You create the box and you go, cool, I now know the constraints of what I'm working around. Well, let's shave this corner out. Let's curve it. You know what? Let's take, I don't need this much room here. Let's take these angled slopes and bring them in. I think there's times where I want symmetry. Like I want to be able to look out over my, like this is kind of a nifty symmetry. Like let's get into my floppy. Like there's a cool symmetry to the front of this that I want to see how this looks if I come down. Oops. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Kind of creates the illusion that this is extending out. And so what I did, like another thing too, is I copy other bases. Not even directly player-made bases. There's the Helios gate over there. They take these little corner things. I could probably actually do it now. But this corner thing at Helios Gate is like this. And then this one, this centerpiece, is done again. And actually again back there. Like, rather than that being like a curve, it's another... Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. You did it a second ago. So, if you look at that, without looking at the rest of obviously what's there, right? This creates, well, this needs to go up. Like, look how much longer out that is, right? And now, I mean, honestly, I could probably even do that. Maybe I do that. You know, and so now you look at it without looking at what I've done here, right? Like you've got this thing that extends out and you take these and you put more over there so that it creates this same repeating motif. And you see I've used the wall to bring this up. Like there's a lot of ways that you can really kind of trick yourself. And you bring this over here and you use this guy and just like that. And oh man, this is super far out now. And it gives you weight by, I mean, essentially attaching it to a box. You know, like, oh fuck. Oh, fuck. That's right, dude. That's right, man. Fuck off, bro. Dude, you just have to buck them? Dude, I didn't think that would work. I'm like, I'm probably gonna pick up speed if I do this. So it gives it a lot more wing, you know? And just something to consider. But... And also, like, I started watching Dune Prophecy. This is the front of the Emperor's Palace. I almost copied it. I inadvertently copied it, actually. I started on this, then I watched Dune Prophecy, and I was like, oh, shit. So there's plenty of inspirations you can find from a lot of things where, I mean, yeah, this started as a box. And I went, you know what? I don't like the walls. They're not rounded enough. I need to break up the base symmetry of it. I need to have the top have a little bit more character to it. Well, let me have the actual top, which I'm never going to see, but you fly over all the time. Let me have that have a bit of a different character. And you can see there's a different symmetry. This is a wider opening. This is a skinnier opening. It was a limitation because of the ground, but there's a lot of ways that you can kind of break symmetry by establishing symmetry first and then cutting away from it. It's like taking clay and having a clay block and cutting out parts that just kind of don't make a ton of sense. There's my TED Talk. I gotta finish this bitch. But guys, thank you so much for watching here today. We'll be back at it on Tuesday. I gotta set up for people coming over, so now I'm in a rush. Bros, let's send you off to someone. We got 74 of you watching here. Who are we gonna raid? Mr. Gibbons playing GTA 5. I'm like, none of my friends are on. Thank you guys. We'll come back hopefully with a bunch of the stuff on it. Oh man, Broken Arrow. I really want to see how that is. I'll send you guys Dark Tide. There you go. No, Dark Tide's got drops too, so you can get those goodies. But guys, thank you so much for watching here today. Thank you so much for the $50 donation. We got plenty of subs here. We got I think like 275 total subs towards our goal for this month. So thank you so much. Thank you. I'll make a building video. I'll make a circuit video so you guys can understand how circuits work if you so wish. That way it's kind of a little bit more, it's easy to like understand. Oh gosh, excuse me guys. But thank you so much for watching here today. Have a good one. Take care. Wash your hands. Stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. And let's get this raid going here in 3, 2, 1, and